What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Fifth anniversary of Sandy Hook. Today I looked on the timeline. I remember I was working. And I was reading that. Amazing, it was 5 years ago. But when I was working, I was looking at it like, damn, got a mass shooting out there. You know, and I didn't really think nothing of it. I didn't think it was I mean, I guess there was a lot of kids dead. I didn't think it would be, at the time, I didn't think it was going to be the massive shooting that it was. Now, there's a big controversy, and if you go on the internet's the deep and dark in the forums, the shady internet forums across the internet, the worldwide internet, the World Wide Web, you know, some people don't believe the Sandy Hook conspiracy. Some people say there was crisis actors out there. Some people say these kids are still alive. There's a bunch of conspiracies about it. I'll say one thing. What I always said, man, like when there was a lone shooter, man, I don't really buy the story. If you look at, what was his, Ann Lanza, like he was a frail looking guy, and you tell me he was just carrying guns, and he was accurate, he shot up all these people. I find that hard to believe. You know, another thing, the FBI had contact with him earlier before. You know, like, why is every time there's a story, the FBI has like, oh, they were in contact, just like with the Orlando shooter. FBI was in contact with them. There was one over in, I think, California. The FBI had previously contacted the guy. So why is there always, every time there's like, it's just a mass coincidence that the federal government has been in contact with these people that have done these mass shootings, these horrible, allegedly done these mass shootings. Hold on, I'm trying to get over. Let me over, man. Let me over. Let me over. Come on, bro. Thank you. I'm just going to Bogart. Don't hit me. Pause. Thank you. But that's the thing I find incredible about incredible about the story, incredulous about the story. I just posted a picture. I think I'll use it for the cover of this video. That guy, the parent that came out smiling to do the interview. Like, I don't know what that was about. Like, if your kids just died, I don't think you'll put a smile on your face for like a long time. Not just days or hours after whatever had happened, the press conference. That was peculiar. Do I believe those kids are still alive? I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. But actually, anyway, let me get back to where I was working, because I remember there was like, allegedly somebody walked off into the woods. They allegedly there was two people. There's always like allegedly the initial reports. You always gotta listen to the initial reports, because then they'll change it. You know, how they did it, I don't know. I don't think it went down like the official story. It's like anything else. Like, I always mention this. I should remember this guy's name. You know, the FBI agent, the undercover agent that infiltrated the Black Panthers. He was like, man, don't ever trust a lone wolf shooter, man. He said the Bureau is excellent at pulling those things off. You know what I mean? So I don't buy that. Like, I didn't buy those kids were at the Super Bowl and things of that nature. I was like, nah, I don't buy that. You have to understand, like, the government, the feds, the brackets, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, the lizard men, you know, a lot of times they'll create a fake conspiracy theory just to make people that don't believe the official story crazy. Because they'd be like, oh, you're one of those people that believes they were at the Super Bowl and shit like that, performing halftime. Like, the government doesn't have no problem killing the public. They have no problem doing that. Like if somebody got to die for them to get a agenda of 9/11, but they don't care about that. You'll be dead. You know what I mean? So I don't to even think that those kids is out there. Like, come on, man. Like, no, man. See, they probably even planned it that far. You don't understand. These people have all the resources, all the time in the world, decades. So they even planned that. They might even did some plastic surgery to make these people look the same, or even Photoshop their own photos themselves. I don't believe that bullshit. But I don't believe the official story of Sandy Hook, man. I'm like, you got to be an idiot to believe that, man. Like, come on, man. They destroyed, like, and the thing is so funny, like, after it was over, they just destroyed the whole building, build it. Like, why would you destroy the whole building? Have the guards, like you had the guards out there, like somebody's gonna steal some bricks. You know, they had guards and they didn't want people to look at the evidence. God damn, bus. It's crazy, I tell you. I don't know what to say. But anyway, you know what I mean? People were saying they were going to try to get in gun control. People are already talking about on Twitter, 5 years later, we still don't have gun control. 5 years later, people can still buy the same guns. I don't know how he even got those guns, because he was like a minor, I think. I think maybe his mother had bought them or something like that. What I think what it was that, you know, the mother was the handler, you know what I mean? And they had another shooter with him. They did what they had to do. Put a bullet in Lanza, and the other guy ran off in the woods. I mean, that's how I see it, man. And I mean, I don't think he did that by himself. I probably don't. To be honest, I don't even. I'd be surprised if he did it at all. You know what I mean? I would think it might have been Fed shooters all the way. You know what I mean? They just dumped that joker there. But I don't know. But anyway, it's the 5th year anniversary of Sandy Hook tragedy. So you're gonna see some stories about that. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. Peace.